Hello 9th class, welcome to your English Kaksha again. I am here with your next poem, A Slumber Did My Spirit Seal, that is written by William Wordsworth. It's a very short poem but gives a universal message that death is unavoidable. Whosoever is born in this world must die one day. But the death of our beloved ones is undoubtedly shocking, but we must face it boldly. The same thing the poet is showing in this poem, and he also shows that whosoever is dead or buried becomes an integral part of the earth. So let's see what is given in this poem. Before that, if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe it and press the bell icon button for your latest updates. A Slumber Did My Spirit Seal is a very short poem and is consisting only 8 lines. It is written by William Wordsworth. Before we start the reading of the poem, let's see what is the meaning of its title. Slumber. Slumber means a state of ignorance. Spirit means soul. And seal means closed. It means a state of ignorance closed the spirit of the poet. How it was done, we will see in this poem. But before that, let's see what kind of poet is William Wordsworth. William Wordsworth was an English romantic poet and is traditionally acknowledged as the greatest poet of nature. Acknowledged means recognized. He has great affinities with nature and common man and found an invisible bonding between them. Affinities means understanding. Means he has a great understanding with nature and common man, and such understanding is being seen in most of his poems. Let's see what is given in this poem. This poem is a brief elegy on the death of a girl, Lucy, and her death has numbed his soul. Elegy means a sad poem, and numbed means no physical sensation. Means after the death of the girl, the poet has no physical sensation. It has philosophical idea, the idea of life, death and life after death. It conveys the message that nobody is beyond the reach of death, because death is unavoidable. So let's start the reading of the poem. Stanza 1. A slumber did my spirit seal. This is the repetition of the title line. I had no human fears. A slumber did my spirit seal means a state of ignorance kept the poet away from realizing the reality. Which reality? Reality of death. And whose death is being talked about here? Death of Lucy. I had no human fears. Why the poet has no human fears? Let me tell you first these 2 lines. Actually, in these lines, the poet presents his attitude towards his beloved, who is no more now. And after her death, his soul experienced such an overwhelming grief that it became numb. And now he had no fear, which human beings usually feel. Which fear? To lose someone or something. Right? Why he said this? Because he was emotionally and deeply attached with the girl and could not even imagine that she was a human being and must subject to death one day. But now after death, she is just seeming a thing who could not feel. Means after death she was just a thing who could not feel anything that is related to this world. And earthly years means age of time that affect each and everything. Whosoever is in this world is being affected by the time. But now Lucy is no more and she has gone far beyond the touch of time. That's why he is saying that she seemed a thing only. Right? Now let's see what kind of rhyming scheme is used in this stanza. A slumber did my spirit seal. It is A. I had no human fears. It is B. She seemed a thing who could not feel. Seal and feel. Both are same. This is A. The touch of earthly years. Fears and years. This is B. So it is AB, AB. Now we will read stanza 2. No motion has she now, no force. No motion means no emotions, no feelings. If someone is dead, then after he or she has no emotions, no feelings, right? No force. Force means energy. She neither hears nor sees. Rolled down in earth's diurnal course. Let me explain these lines. He is saying that his beloved is dead now and she has lost all her motion, energy and the senses like hearing and seeing. Rolled round in earth's diurnal course with rocks and stones and trees. Here he says that earth's diurnal course. Diurnal means this, it is actually a scientific term. Here the poet through this scientific terms intends to talk about the daily routine of the earth. Is its rotation on its axis that cause day and night. Actually, the poet says that Lucy is rolled round along with the rocks and stones and trees in Earth's daily rotation. Now she has become an integral part of this Earth. Here it is given with rocks and stones and trees. Means she has mingled with the particles of the Earth and has become an integral part of the earth, because after death the dead is buried under the earth, and that's why the particles are mingled with the earth only. In the same way, Lucy has become an integral part of this earth. Let's see what kind of literary devices are used in this poem. First is alliteration. A slumber did my spirit seal. Here S sound is repeated. Next is rolled round in earth's diurnal course. You can see R sound is repeated here, and we are having D sound that is repeated. Along with this, L sound is also repeated. That's why it is called alliteration, or you can say alliteration is used as a literary device in this line. Next we are having enjambment. It's a poetic device in which an idea doesn't end with a line but is carried on to the next line or lines without any punctuation marks like comma or full stop. The idea will be conveyed through the lines whichever will be given one by one or line by line. Here you can see there is no comma, no full stop, no punctuation mark, but the idea is conveyed in these lines. Same is given here. That's why it is enjambment. Next we are having repetition. No motion has she now, no force. She neither hears nor sees. No is repeated here and she is repeated. It is repetition. Rhyming scheme, as I told you in the first stanza, that is ABAB. In some of the resource books you will find CD is given. Why it is given like that? Because this poem is having only 8 lines and is divided into 2 quatrains. When we are having first quatrain, there we are following ABAB rhyming scheme. In the next we can follow CD. But if you are writing ABAB, that is also correct, right? So this is from your poem, A Slumber Did My Spirit Seal. I hope each and everything is clear to you. Thank you.